Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? What? Let's put this there. I just threw away some of the stuff that's currently stored under my painting desk. Yeah. But that should be no problem. So, last week we finished those beauties here. And we are now. I just went on and blacked out some more of the prepped units. And I think I will do that again today. Let me just see one thing. Yeah, that is working again. Perfect. All right. So, yeah, I will black out some units, some minis. If you want, you can hang out, put me on a second screen, and listen to some funny music. Or you can also leave, but free will, you know. What up, Nugget? Hello, hello. How are you doing? On this beautiful Thursday, start of the weekend day. Ugh. Wipe this off. Not bad. I'm not bad too. Everything is taken care of. I don't have to worry about anything for the next few days. Except for the fact that I still can't do sports. I went to the gym on Monday and found out that I can't use my right chest muscle for whatever reason. So I went to the doctors and now I have a appointment at the other doctor in 3 weeks. So hopefully I will get some help there and be able to get back to the benching stuff, because that was very weird. But everything else is fine. Now let's look at my little copper plate. That seems to be hope that gets sort of. Yeah, well, I have the appointment like end of May, so at least till then I won't do any chest workouts. I will keep myself to doing back and legs and cardio. But it just sucks. But I can't do anything about it. that is the worst thing. If you can't do anything about it, but you want to do stuff, want to work out, but your body is just saying hell no. I was on, as I said, in gym on Monday, and I did some chest presses with the short dumbbells, and I was like, I did go for a little less weight because 2 weeks before that I didn't go to the gym because of the back pain. So I went for 20 kilos on the left side, or 20 kilos on both sides, and then I just couldn't move the weight on the right side. Then I went down to 15 kilos. The left side was fine. I could even go for 30, 40 again. That would be no problem. But the left side, the right side just feels like someone just turned off my muscle there. Yeah. But I don't think it's any big stuff that will keep me from doing sports for a year or something. But anyways, we got some new plastic crack. So last week, I got the summons model because I somehow tricked Games Workshop. So I now have 2 of the Warhammer Plus models. That's pretty dope. I got a pack of Iron Hands upgrade kit thingy for the mechanical arms, so I can use them for I think it was scrap metal, right? Who redeemed Sakan. Let's check this. Name minis. Yeah, scrap metal redeemed Sakan. So we can use that for this. And I also had the idea about maybe kit bashing the chapter master of the Salamanders. So chapter master Tushan. And for that, I got one of these Saturnine Praetors because that is a fucking dope model. And it's somewhat in the scale of Karga, at least from the base size. He is a bit taller just because of the shoulder pads and the iron halo. I think it's the iron halo also. So yeah, but if you compare it with the Reboot Gilliman model, the current one, yeah, it's kind of the same size. So size-wise, it should be okay. But yeah, I also ordered some bits for replacing the plasma gun with a hand flamer or flamer gun in general. And yeah, seeing that we got the what was the rule in the Maelstrom campaign books? There was the rule to build your own characters. So I thought that would also be cool to just build him as a custom character then. There are some great Salamander shoulder pads for that guy. Yeah, sure. There are some of them, but I already like the one with the ribbon or paper here. That one's pretty cool. What else we got? Yeah, we got the completely clean ones. And yeah, but we got the hammer is just fucking awesome. So The thing I'm currently still looking for is for some maybe bits or 3D files for the cape, because the cape is very clean. It's in 2 parts. I would like to have some salamander scales on that. If I can't find anything, I will try to sculpt them myself. But yeah, for the shoulder pads, we got the clean ones. We got the one with the little gold eagle thingy, the one with the ribbon. But I just like the look of this model. It's pretty cool, and I think it would fit like for Salamander's Chapter Master to have a very unique armor, no? Because all the Salamanders are basically running around in artificer armor because they keep it to themselves to upgrade them and cleaning up and everything. Let me scale this up a bit. So like that. Okay. Yeah, so that's the stuff I got last week. This week, I got the non-metallic metal set from AK. So I was looking for basically the anthracite gray as a color, but I also had this one in my shopping cart, so I just bought the whole thing. Hello? There you go. And also got some more colors to paint. Hopefully paint salamander skin. I know this looks weird now, but I hope it will work out the way I imagine it to look. You cannot eat money or no. But yeah, how is it going for you? How have the week treated you? So we get this one now. We also got the flesh tones. This one is basically just for my Spartan models I got. So after we finish my Salamander's army, we will paint some bigger miniatures and get that stuff worked out. So yeah, as I said last week, and also a bit off stream, I was cleaning or blacking out the next Infernus Marines, and that's where I will go ahead today and finish that stuff. So feel free to lurk, everybody. Have you guys watched the Total War reveal FAQ thingy? I watched it up to the stream start, but yeah. Really not much interesting stuff for me because I just can't play it myself. So, oh, we are at 188 followers. That's a bad number. So yeah.
As ordered.
As ordered. Hello, Bolly.
As ordered.
Yeah. The unknown. Oh, and I also ordered some of the fluo pigments from Green Stuff so I can do the flamers correctly and make them look good. And also to paint the Salamander's eyes for Vulcan and Adrax and all the other unhelmeted boys. Oh. Gazadu. Man, that's such a banger. Bullshit. So oh, it is living in the new world with no soul. Milkman saw the rich man. Oh, knows they all total control. And you know what you do. All the time I was bullshit. Yo, Schmutzli! What's poppin'? I hope you're doing great on this beautiful Thursday. Eight. games over the weekend. So just chilling and building new stuff. You were playing Warhammer games. Nice. What you're building now? Are you building 15 Bane Blades? Ah, Bane Sword, okay. Nice. Bane Sword is also a tank, right? I mean, it's Astra. It's either a tank or a human. It's a Baneblade variant. All right. If it's cannon destroys something, it can explode. It explodes another 3+. Wait, if the Bane Sword shoots an enemy unit, the Bane Sword can explode? Oh no, okay, the unit it shoots on, okay. Nice. So it's basically the stuff all vehicles have just for every unit. Because I think Land Raiders can also explode if they are on 0 life points or 0 wounds, right? They have a chance to explode there. Nice. But the Bane Sword is just making it for everyone. Well, look at Logan Grimnar entering the battlefield. Look at Logan Grimnar all over the battlefield. No, it needs to be. Oh, what the fuck happened? No, it needs to be something that can explode in the first place. Ah, okay. But normally you'll explode on a 6+. Man, I would still like it if you can just let humans explode. Like I just said, Logan Grimnar just fucking spread over the battlefield. That would be funny. Letting humans explode seems more like something chaos. True. But if you get hit by a fucking oversized tank, I think humans would also explode. That would be a cool mechanic for Death Guard, right? shooting with one of the Death Guard, whatever tank units. And if you hit, there's a chance that you can spread the disease because of the units exploding. I just showed off. I also got some new plastic crack. I got the Saturnine Praetor, and I want to kit bash that one into Chapter Master Tushan from the Salamanders. At some point. Oh, but has anyone here seen the new video from Pete the Wargamer, where he's making his own Peter Turbo model? That one is pretty dope. Looking forward to getting a full look at the new launch box tomorrow. Yeah, that one will be nice. You know when it's going to be in German time? Is it 8? All right. Maybe I should be still streaming by that time, so maybe we can watch that all together. Because tomorrow is the fight day of German workers, Labor Day. For everybody who doesn't know that. Yes. A young boy. The beaten and the damned. And all the non-believers. Carry on, we'll carry on. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Hmm. Well, well, well. Black, 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 black. That's all black. We can add a little bit more down here. Okay. And last but not least, the side of the holster. All right. Next one. Done. This one still needs a little bit of. I don't think so. All right, this one's also done. Ah! Guess what I forgot on this one. Guess what I forgot. So, do we already have some news on Warhammer community? No, of course not. Why would you put news for your games out there? Do we have a release date or something for 40k? More in June, okay. I'm just looking for all the small parts I can paint before I switch brushes and go over the big parts. To see your face once more. I'm sure. You say your last goodbye. You know the best of me. Love me. Why did you leave me? Say. When did become oh, I do not know, I do not. When did thought become just stranger things? I'm in the upside down. Get them away. Monster. Hell yeah. Weil ich dich brauche. Ich brauch dich so sehr. How can I get in there without... Nope, I can't. Wenn ich dich brauche. Ich brauch dich so sehr. Boop, boop. Oh, 1 second. We got a book. Color choices. Nice. Ooh. The ruin of many poor boy. Ich habe schlechte Karten. Nein, 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 Mama, nichts ist gut. Well, I am in the mood for some more seed. Oh, Peter. Peter Fox geht auch. Peter. All right. Schwach. Alle mal schwarz. Ist es sie? Amnesie. Zu viel Screentime. Beans this recipe. Lass mich niemand weg. There we go. No shit. When did this happen? Oh no. Hopefully I can still remove that. Mm. Okay. Now it's weathering on that leg here. Ow. All right. What else we got in the jukebox? What we got here? Yeah, let's do this. Okay. This one is also done. tasty pink drink. Alrighty, right. Come on, come on. I'm from underneath. Ooh, oh, did I paint the butt? No, I forgot the butt. He touched the boat. He touched the butt. That's a Finding Nemo reference for all the new kids out there. For the younglings. Oh my god. Might goes. I'm lost. Come. I'm from underneath you.
As ordered.
Hello, Sea Dragon. Give me a second. Cheers. We got a beautiful pink drink. Ah, dragon fruit. How are you doing? Don't worry, you were drinking pen water if the color was green or black. Yeah. That's the reason why I got my mug, my big stainless steel mug for my drinks, and my Citadel pots for paints. Like these here. Some people use cups for paint water and drinking water and mess that shit up. Yeah, and this is just my preparations to not drink any paint water. For me, can you save my heavy, dirty soul? Panicked a little when you showed the red drink. Why? I thought, okay, yeah, no, I can say for sure this is the only red model I've ever painted till now. And this is also the first one that I did in the Warhammer store. So I'm good with that. No, this is let me get. This is actually Holy Dragon Fruit. That's a German company. And it's just like, yeah, instant tea, but in powder form. Just to make the water not taste like water. Or either make it taste like something. And what the fuck? I see myself on the second screen. Yo, Sally. What's poppin'?
Courage and honor, cousin.
Courage and honor. Tenon, welcome, and welcome to the Ultramarines.
Welcome in. If you're asking yourself why does this sucker say Ultramarines? Every follower gets dispatched in one of the loyalist chapters or into the golden banana boys of the Emperor. Ooh, loyalists. Well, that's us. How's it going, everybody? I would ask for pictures of stuff Xelly was painting, but I know that Xelly doesn't post anything. Or only stuff in like once every 10 years. I just dress up as a tin boy. But yeah, welcome. I mean, anyone who doesn't know me, please raise your hands. Anyone who isn't already in our circle jerk of miniature painters. If you're good at something, you don't do it for free. Wait a second, you are jerking off for free. Got you there. Who says it's free? You think Sully is paying himself? Did you not find his OnlyFans? I didn't find that yet. But maybe Sally will send me his link. When it's for my fans. Okay, fan service. Oh, okay. It's like Blizzard DLCs, right? Everything for the fans. Got it. Sally, have you yet used your new compressor? Is it treating you well? I know you are painting white at the moment, the priest dude. Maybe you've done that with the airbrush. Nah, that was all brush, you fucking maniac. It's not as hard as you think. Okay, but what about painting white with a brush? Yeah, we are currently just don't use white. Well, even then, it's not as hard as you think. I like that we all get the same humor. Even when he sprays it on. You mean like Wolfie did with his Elder thingy? Where he's painting the galaxy, and then just because he yeah, jerked on some white there by accident. Oyi Ormot. I can allow this. But yeah, I'm currently blacking out some of my salamanders. We finished this squad last week. Let me show them off for all of you. The best green boys in the first 41st millennium. Whoop. Oi. That's a lie. No. Those are the... it's really hard to hold all of them. But yeah. That's these Sallys. The Xellies. Oh my god. Salamanders. Now it's official. Sally went from the Empress Children to the Salamanders. Nice, love the vibrancy. Thank you very much. It's really not that much work for that. That's when he has Nurgle STD and Sprays Fire. They are just primed black, then added some highlights with the airbrush with the white ink. And then I sprayed on Striking Scorpion Green over the whole model. Vallejo Game Color Ink Green. There we go. Into all of the shadows. And for a last thin coat, I added the Delarowney Fluorescent Green as a, sprayed on glaze. So they are a bit brighter. Green boys, yeah, the best green boys. How you doing, Jace? Are you back home? Delarowney. There you go. Delarowney fluorescent paints. They have a lot of them. They have blue, they have green, blue, red, also pink. That would be maybe something for the Empress Children fans here. And yeah, just a little glaze over the finished miniature makes a huge difference. And we have... Where's my scene? Yeah, thank you for playing all the alerts again. There are the rest of my army. There's the rest of my army, so... Yeah. Wolfie was taking the piss. When's he not? Well... When he's making love with... Yeah. Don't ask me how I know it. And yeah, for everybody who hasn't been here yet, I'm streaming for everybody who is, mostly for everybody who's living alone and has no one to talk to all day. So if you are under the few lucky ones, feel free to just chill here and hang out, lurk. We have what's in stream in ad breaks. If you want to come out of lurk to play that and go back, feel free to do so. You're all not obligated to do anything here. You can shit talk. I mean, Xally and Jace are here, so of course you can shit talk. And yeah, if you guys want to show off any stuff, feel free to post Instagram links or post Discord links or post the stuff in my Discord or tell me in which of the 25 billion miniature streaming Discords this stuff is, and I can probably find it there. Excuse me, me and Jace are refined men. Yeah. You are verbally refined man. For the rest of your abilities, I can't speak for that. Jeez, I got you. Now you owe me 20 quid. No way you could buy your entire country for that. Yeah. Your currency is pretty horseshit, Xavi. Like the Canadian dollar, also absolute horseshit. As I bought Sleepy Wolf the vouchers for the last giveaway. It was like 25 euros for me and something like 50 Canadian dollars for them. Bitch, I'm driving an electric car, so I'm paying 70 euros for a whole month of driving, so fuck yourself. I don't even give a shit about fuel prices. When I go grocery shopping, I plug my car in and then it's done and charged when I'm done with grocery shopping. How many miles a day? What the fuck? Miles. Miles a month. What is a mile? How much do I drive? Okay. Something about 300 to 400 miles a month. I don't drive much. He's one of the electric wankers. He wouldn't know. Yeah, but driving an electric car is pretty dope. Because most of the time I just activate the autopilot, which costs a bit more electricity while driving. But that shit is pretty dope. Like if I drive to my parents, it's like 40 kilometers. Convert it yourself. I only use 80 pounds of diesel a month, and I do about 700 miles. Well, does your car have autopilot and air conditioning? No, cause I can drive. I can drive too, but it's nice to have a free hand to wank or something while driving. But I don't really know how much miles. It's just an estimate right now. I really don't care about how much miles I do. It could even be less, like If I just drive to work, I charge twice a month. So, yeah. Which would be also not 70 euros, but that's the max that I ever charged for. So. I know old people always look at how much miles they drive or kilometers to drive with one fuel tank. Uh, 1.6, my driving is bad for my car because I do short journeys. Isn't every journey short for you? Ah! What up, Solem? Cause again, I can drive. I mean, I can also drive. I was a lot of people told me how good and safe I'm driving, but I also still like it to just don't have to shift gears like when you're in a fucking well, what's the traffic jam for like 12 kilometers and your car is doing everything by itself and you can just take a nap or something. That's pretty dope. Yeah, fuck you, fuck all of you. My first car was 250 euros and it almost killed me twice. So all of you, shut the fuck up. And my second car also tried to kill me and almost burned down with me inside of it. I can afford a little bit of feeling safe. Honestly, I wouldn't trust it. In traffic jams, it's pretty dope. Yeah, I mean, my second car was kind of self-driving. Sometimes in when I had to make turns, it just stopped steering for some reason, and I almost died of that twice or more. But yeah, those were all old cars, like for 250 euros, as I said. So pretty cheap. And they only survived until the next time they had to go to the I don't know if there's any other English word for TÜV, but hey. Only thing that made me go auto is simply that I live near the city. All the conditions and traffic lights would be annoying. Yeah, that too. Even more driving diesel car and petrol motor. No, I don't hate you for driving a diesel car or a motorbike. I'm totally fine with private individuals driving fossil fuel cars for as long as they work, right? I would like for all companies or all big companies to be forced to switch because they are a big part of the pollution in the world, and also public transport. But private people are very much a very small part of pollution, or the private sector in general. So you drive. I'm also tempted to buy me a Harley Davidson as my next vehicle, but I still need my license for that. So and I also want to get a van that I can build as a camper van and use this to drive to conventions and stuff like that. So that would probably also be a diesel petrol car in general. And as I said, private people are the private sector is the smallest amount of pollution. But we are always told that we have to start making the changes for like drinking from paper straws and stuff like that. I mean, it's good, but it's not the biggest part of the problem. So you drive whatever you want, Jace, and I will not hate you. I also don't really hate people. There are only two people I really hate from the depth of my soul, but everybody else, no, I'm not the guy for hate. Anymore. But those two people I keep in my heart, hating them, but everybody else, you're all good. It's the same as our last time. Are those words in the correct order, Xelly? It's the same as Earth Hour last time. I bet you will tell me what's that meaning. Well, the meaning of that. Yeah, what was at Earth Hour last time? What happened? That's I Prevail. That's not Skillet. If our people were trying to save the world by turning off electricity for an hour around the world. Yeah, okay, I know about that. Yeah. But yeah. The governments are making it are pretty fast on putting it on to the private people or the private sector to fucking save the world, even though we have the least power to do it, and we are also the people that are polluting the world in the very smallest way. And they are the ones using the most, yeah. Yeah. I 100% agree. I mean, politics nowadays are also just working for, or not only nowadays, but nowadays it's more visible, are just working for corporations. There are very few politicians that are working for the people. We are spending 1 year's worth of Earth's resources in half a year, and it's getting shorter and shorter each year. Yeah. Yeah. I just read, if the whole world would live like the Americans, we would need 5 Earths, 5 planets Earth. It's weird to say the multiple of Earth. But we would need 5 planets to, yeah, just get handle the demand of yeah, resources then. Yeah, AI data centers are absolutely horseshit. Fucking all the prices rising just because some people want to make fake news and fake videos and stuff like that. I mean, if you're doing research for like medicine stuff, no, please use AI as much as you want. If you're trying to solve any science problems wherever you are, please go for it. If you try to save the world and fight climate change, yeah, you go. Please use AI. If it helps you save the planet and people, go for it. If you want to do fucking AI slop images of you being shown as Jesus Christ and later say that you think it was a doctor, yeah, go and fuck yourself. I'm talking to you, Ronald McDonald. Oh my god, do you guys... I just realized that people that are born like after 2010 don't even know Ronald McDonald. We are so fucking old. Or the Hamburglar from Burger King. Oh no, it was also the Hamburglar from... It was also from McDonald's, right? Imagine if they used all those data centers for folding at home or whatever it's called. They're using university clusters, yeah. You don't know who the fuck Ronald McDonald is, Sally? Well, you are living under a rock. Let me show you. Let's see. Browser? Does this work? There we go. Yeah, please show me all the alerts again. I hate it. Ronald McDonald. That's Ronald McDonald. It's the McDonald's clown. Why was there one that looked... There we go. It's fucking Pennywise from McDonald's. 100% would fuck. And then there was the Hamburglar, right? The Hamburglar. Yeah, the Hamburglar. That's him. I think he's also from McDonald's, right? Yeah. McDonald's Land. No, McDonald Land. Okay. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, there were some more characters. The Hamburglar, the Ronald McDonald, Manger McCheese, Officer Big Mac. Yeah, there we go. Captain Crook. And there was also some purple dude. McDonald and there we go. There they are. That's all the characters of McDonald's. I saw it in some Happy Meal toys, but I didn't know the name. We young people wouldn't know the story. Yeah, shut the fuck up. I don't know if I had any birthday parties at McDonald's, but my brother for sure had. Whatever he says is a lie. Sweet 16. Brother, you just shaved off your beard. You look like fucking 8. With genetics over here, we grow beards at the age of 2. If Solem would have said this, I would believe him. But you guys over there, don't you guys just start growing beards when you're like 90 or something like that? Yep, Sally couldn't legally work as a child. That's why he streams. But the children yearn for the mines. See, so as we're like, oh, I become 38 this month. Yeah. Yeah, but I would just assume that when you're from Turkey that you're also Turkish in genetics, and I saw some wild Turkish genetics in my school days, where like they had a full-grown beard at fucking 14 years old, and that's the girls. So it was crazy. There's a lot of Turkish descendants in Germany, right? Yeah, there are a lot of Turkish people living in Germany because they came here as guest workers. And back in the days, Germany said after 2 years they had to go back to Turkey, or however it's pronounced nowadays. I think they changed the pronunciation of that. But they soon found out that it's way too expensive to send them back. And then they told the guest workers just to stay in Germany. So there are a lot of Turkish descendant people here. Yeah. And yeah. That's why Germany has great kebabs. Yeah, but fun fact, the doner kebab was found by a German guy. Or invented by a German dude. I only know this because of Özil Khedira. It wasn't meant. Yeah, but the doner kebab that you now that you know today is I think invention by a dude from Berlin. Let's see. History. Okay, that article is fucking long. But yes, it's coming from the Ottoman era or Ottoman Empire. But yeah, as it is in nowadays, it's first written down in 1989 by the I don't even know how to translate that shit. By just some German law in Berlin. Something like that. You know what else is long? Life, Xelica. Life. Life is long. And the queues at the doctor on Monday mornings, they're also long. The waiting time for me to get in doctor's appointment, also long. I have to wait 3 weeks now. Even though I pay like fucking 2,000 euros in social fees and taxes, so. What else is long? Your beard was long, but it's not anymore. The World of Warhammer 40,000, also very long. Jace's realization that he won't grow anymore was also very long. I'm sorry, Jace. I just make fun of people that I like. The list of not safe for work games on Steam is long. That's true. Oh, I found the coolest game ever. There is an emergency service simulation game that's currently in early access where you can build like the police, the hospital, and the fire department, and you can create the map based on real world map data, so you can play in whatever city you want, which is pretty dope. So I just started the game in the big city that I live next to, and now I can send the police everywhere. It's so fucking funny. That's a fucking cool concept. I don't know why anyone hasn't come up with that yet. I mean, look at Farming Simulator. Why can't I just start a farm in my hometown where like a lot of people are farmers and have cows and cattle and stuff like that. That would be such a dope feature. Talking of German food, you need to come to SMC so you can smuggle me some currywurst powder. I think it's just normal curry powder. In quotes, normal. It's curry powder over here is just a mixture of spices that pretty much don't exist in real life. A lot of people think that curry is the curry mixture or spices that you can buy here is an Indian stuff, but it's not. Jace, I will do my best to come to SMC, but I can't promise anything yet. Because I already booked my hotel for Spiel. And I'm pretty much tapped out right now. But I will do my best. I'm always glad when I can make... no, never mind. That small people joke was... Duna, I know here might be older one, while Duna, you know, is new one. Yeah. Some friends who migrated in the last 10 years told me it is very different in Germany. Other countries learned from Germany, probably, yeah. Your people messed up 100 years ago. Was it below the belt? My joke? No, I don't think so. I just wanted to say I'm always... Nah, if I take it out of context, some of you assholes will clip it, and then it will sound weird. No. I wanted to say I'm always glad if I can make small children happy, but wow. I just made my niece happy on Monday by making her a bread over the open fire. You know, it's in Germany we call it Stockbrot, which would be twig bread for you guys out there. So you take a long stick, put on some bread dough on the top part, and hold it over the fire. I don't know if that's a common thing in the world, but it's a German thing. And it was her birthday, and I finished her stick bread. I think that it would be the most accurate translation for that. Jace whooping his ass. Jace might be able to headbutt my ass. I think Jace and I would be a great team up. And brought home 9 packs of Stroop waffles. Nice. Are there any other Turkish food become popular in Germany? It's pretty much basically everything based on döner kebab or pide. There are some Turkish bakeries I know of in my vicinity where you can get some börek. yeah, Pide or pre-made Pide. Lamachun also big in Germany. Yeah, I think that's baklava is also pretty nice. But yeah, I think Jason and I would be a great team up because I could throw him and he could then just scrape out the eyes of our enemies. I think Jason and I would be a great team up also in a D&D campaign in the same, yeah. We had a new Turkish place open up in my town. Will you try it out when it was from unit dress? Yeah, I like Döner kebab. Or in Germany we don't call it kebab, we just call it Döner. Some people are very offended if you call it Döner kebab. But I also really like pide, like with sujuk and eggs on them. Oh. Baklava is also pretty dope because it's a pistachio dessert with honey, I think. Give me shawarma any day. There's also a shawarma place around here, yeah. I ordered once from them. But I'm also a big pizza guy, so I also eat a lot of pizza. But my fat ass is trying out a new diet starting next week because I still have to eat my food from this week. And yeah, I will hopefully have good news about that. That plus garlic sauce, oh yeah. I also, every time I order pizza at Domino's, I get a little thing of garlic sauce just to dip my pepperoni pizza in there. Oh, it's so good. The perfect mix is of shawarma and donuts called iskender. Yeah, but isn't iskender kebab kebab or döner topped with cheese and baked? Isn't that iskender kebab? Yeah, well. Iskender run. Okay. Oh, Pattaya. All right, all right. Oh my god. The Potato Hive fleet is arriving. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, Avila. How are you doing? Well, I can close that tab now.
Pudding!
Pudding!
Burn the heretic! Kill the mutants! Purge the unclean!
What is up, everybody? We are currently talking about döner kebab, so if anybody wants to chime in, feel free to put out your opinions out there. And Angelo, welcome in, and welcome to the Blood Angels. If you're asking yourself why does that motherfucker say welcome to the Blood Angels? Exclamation mark chapters. Everybody who follows gets assigned a random chapter of the loyalists or custodies. So Yeah, I will allow that. Okay, that's... Thank you very much, Vila. 3 months in a row. Welcome, Sinister. Welcome, Hammer Bobble. No one knows garlic sauce on my... No one knows to put enough garlic sauce on my dinner. Well, I'm a guy who orders his dinner without any sauce. And mostly I do just get meat, tomatoes, and parsley. Sorry, Automod, yeah. Sorry, I misclicked and knocked you. Oh, absolutely no problem. I don't even know what you're saying there. Ah, there. Okay. I see it. You can knock at my door every time. I don't remember what chapter bowl. If you don't remember, just do !chapter without the S at the end. And it should show you what chapter you joined or were assigned. Criminal without any sauce. Yes, without any sauce. It's on a cooldown. Keep it down, people. Well, my respect for Dorian just got destroyed. Why did I get destroyed? What the fuck? Jace, what did I miss? With that's drier than my love life. It depends. If you have a doner kebab shop with good meat, it's not that dry. Avila, what were you painting? I was there and lurking, but but why did I got destroyed? Just because I don't use sauce. Jace, say it with words. Why were there 2 7s? What do you mean 2 7s? Guys, please say it with more than 5 words. I don't understand everything you're thinking about. Yeah, we got 1 Custodes, 9 Dark Angels, 7 White Scars, 5 Wolves, 9 Imperial Fists, 7 Blood Angels, 6 Iron Hands, 5 Ultramarines, 12 Salamanders, and 7 Raven Guard. Yeah, that's how many people are in the chapters. Yeah, it's counting them up so everybody can see how strong the chapters are. And if you don't have anything coming out when you do !chapters, like Murdoch, just do !join chapter. Because I added that script after, yeah, I started the halfway through streaming. No, it's just everybody who hasn't already been following me back in the days, or already who has been following me back in the days isn't in a chapter, so I added the !join chapter. Move chapter from rubbish fists to blood angels. Yeah, I can't do the move right now, but I will try to get a script running for that. I'm currently working on my trading card game. for all of you. Well, now you're a blueberry, Murdoch. Well, well, well. Unlucky. Yeah, Sinister, you have to follow. If you follow, you get...
Repent, for tomorrow you die!
There you go. Dark Angels. And of course, the chance to become Custodes is 10 times lower than becoming any of the other guys. At least I'm not blue. At least I'm the first one who get new choice. Well. But yeah, if anybody has anything to show off, feel free to do so. Post your links here, post your stuff in Discord. I will allow links in chat as long as I don't have to change that. Links in chat. Where is your link, Jace? You liar. You're too easy? Well, that's a bold statement for a guy I could pick up with my right arm. My paint dried in white pellets I got on my way to paint now. Like Wolfie yesterday with his wet palette. I was like, yeah, is your wet palette even wet? And he was scraping over the paper and it sounded like fucking sandpaper. A bold statement, you say? Yeah, man. I don't have any problems with me being bald, because most of the people don't even see the top of my head. That's why you have beards, exactly. And also, if I wouldn't have a beard and would be bald, there are people in Germany, we exported all over the world, that I would look alike then, and I don't want this. Bad enough that I can get any North mythology tattoos, or I would look like a fucking right-wing neo-Nazi. When his car tried to kill him, the hair from his head jumped down onto his chin. Well, not really. I started losing hair when I started working, so it's I think there's the correlation about how I lost my hair. Guys, don't sleep at work. Don't do more than you are paid for, or you will lose your hair. Trust me. As a Swede, that part annoys me the most. Yeah, I hate that. Those neo-Nazis or Nazis in general are pretty good in cultural appropriation. They just steal stuff and take it for their, yeah, twisted, crooked purposes. I do a lot of stuff at work that they don't pay me to do, like painting miniatures. Well, if you are doing work time fraud, that's another thing. That's good. But I did stuff like patching servers and content management systems and stuff like that until 2 o'clock in the morning when I was already working from 7 in the morning on the other day. Stuff like that. So I had to sleep at work because it was too late for me to drive 40 kilometers home, shower, sleep, and go back to work. That was just, yeah, not enough time then. So I had to sleep at work. Talking about Nazis. Chase the face. Now that's a bold statement. And by the way, all of that with sleeping at work was in my apprenticeship. So, or most of it. So I was still young and dumb. I'm a 6'4" blonde, blue-eyed Swede with Nordic tattoos. I can never shave my head. I sleep at work, however, it's when I should be working. Yeah, as I said, work time fraud is absolutely okay. I will support you there. But staying longer because other people don't do their jobs or you got a job assigned that you're not paid for, that is absolute horseshit. So kids, listen to me. Unless you want to be bald, fat, and depressed, don't do it. Did Avila send any photo of her what she was working on, or did we scare her off? I'm happy to do extra work. Other people, because other people are slacking, we just have to discuss compensation. Yeah, if that's the case, absolutely no problem. If that is compensated in any way, I would also do that. But if it's just demanded of me, no. No, no, no. Somewhat similar. I was using Turkic runes for FP in some of my drawings, and then our ultra nationalists started to using them too. So I don't share some of my old drawings. Yeah. As I said, right wing nationalists are always pretty good at cultural cultural appropriation, and also just using stuff for symbols for stuff it shouldn't be used for. I mean, look at the swastika. It's the biggest cultural appropriation ever, or the most known, I would say. Don't look at swastikas. Maybe some government would government organization would watch you, but you know what I mean. Some of those Nordic symbols that they've stolen have other meanings that mean a lot to me personally, but it bothers me specifically. Yeah, I can fully understand that, but that's the downside of. Okay, there is not really an upside on cultural appropriation. Maybe the Japanese, they are also pretty good, and it's not really bad what they did in the most of the cases I know of. But yeah, it's just horse shit. The funny thing is that what I've learned is that Japanese people or the country in its history was pretty good in cultural appropriation, and for example, ramen were not invented in Japan, but they just copied it and did it better. Or the technique, I don't know the name right now, where you fix broken porcelain with gold. That's also not Japanese from its origin. I think it's also Chinese. Don't quote me on this one, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I would call importing a food culture appropriation. Let me think about that. Common xenophobes food, I think. I tell you, next time I paint anything, I will keep the arms separate so I can paint the belt buckle and everything around it. It's really pissing me off that I can see a little bit of green shining through there. But all in all, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minis blacked out. The only thing left is this little one. But as Natasha Romanov would say, sun is getting pretty low, big guy. And I am getting... Yes, please show me all the alerts again. Fuck you. What a nerd! Well, that word wasn't a insult for me, like, since 5th grade, so... Still fuck you, Xelica. You Warhammer miniature painting ass nerd. So... Yeah. We will do the right thing. So we will raid out and be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is a holiday here in Germany, so I will be on probably a bit earlier. So thanks everybody for the raids. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you who is here. It was a blast. Thank you for follows, the raids, Xeli and Vila. And yeah, I will see all of you tomorrow. And until then, remember to be good. And if you can't be good, be careful. Bye-bye.